Hi, I'm Maruco's Sereto, a Brazilian architect, and I lead NAMA, Núcleo Arquitetura Moderna na Amazônia. We present Resilient Amazonia Architecture at 2021 Seoul Bienal with architectures from Manaus, Brazil. NAMA is a handful of artists, architects, and research groups from different Brazilian universities. We organize seminars, exhibitions, workshops in Brazilian Amazonia, and perform projects in 9 Brazilian states. NAMA aims at the preservation and divulgation of Amazonian architectural modernities and look forward to new architectures with respect to this particular environment and rainforest peoples. The architecture in the Amazon is still very new and publicized. NAMA believes it plays an important role in the main Brazilian biome. We believe that architects must keep the forest up. It's necessary. This is our greatest wealth, more than ore or wood. The indigenous have lived here for over 12,000 years, and they are the rainforest guardians. They have resisted since the 15th century when Europeans invaded America and performed one of the most cruel genocides of humanity, the indigenous Holocaust. These forest peoples from Amazonia have been resilient for over 520 years. We must preserve this territory as our ancestors once did and left us what really matters: clean water, air, and wisdom to coexist with the forest. We respect and need to learn this. The value of the Amazon region to our global future is undeniable. Contemporary challenges in the Amazon involve combating illegal fires and mining, controlling the expansion of the agricultural frontier, and protecting indigenous reserves. Conversely, the provision of infrastructure, sanitation, and housing in settlements is necessary to guarantee the quality of life for inhabitants. These challenges represent a crossroad for Amazonian cities and architecture. During the pandemic, this weakness claimed thousands of lives in urban areas in the Amazon. The architectures present at the 2021 Seoul Bienal of Architecture and Urbanism express the search for a balance between the preservation of nature and the human development of communities. Architectures that seeks the balance natural, artificial in this precious and unique region in the world. These works express architectural decisions that use the skills of local labor in industrial management and forest techniques. These skills include the indigenous hands-on approach, the caboclo's shipbuilding wisdom, as well as technologies for the construction of industrial buildings. Among the architectural principles adopted are the sense of shelter and protection of human, the preservation of forested areas surrounding the buildings, maintaining ground permeability, the use of water, ventilation, and the natural climate of the environment. Manaus is the main city in the international Amazon with over 2 million inhabitants. Located at 3 degrees south, it is in the heart of the equatorial Amazon forest. It was founded in 1669 by Portuguese navigators with the installation of a fort at the intersection between the Amazonas and Solimões rivers. Nowadays, the city is at the crossroad between the forest and industry, housing the largest electronics center in Latin America and is a major motorbike manufacturer. The state of Amazonas has preserved 94% of its environment. This resilience of the forest is a result in part due to the industrial center in Manaus, which guarantees the economic support of the state of Amazonas. The geography and economy in Manaus place it as a unique city in the Americas. This particularity is represented in the image fiction with the products generated by the forest in Manaus. Our conceptual image as an analogy to the Tree of Architecture by Bannister Fletcher, published in 1896. Due to the pandemic, Manaus was one of the most affected Brazilian cities. In January 2021, the lack of oxygen killed thousands of people. In the capital city of the Amazon rainforest, oxygen is lacking. The project made by NAMA to the 2021 Seoul Biennale of Architecture and Urbanism has not been possible to assemble at Dijainplaza. But we need to be resilient as our ancestors and take our message to Seoul. Therefore, NAMA has built a living installation and digitally connected it to Dijainplaza. In the middle of the Amazon rainforest at Musa, Amazonia Museum. Yes, we did it. Now, Manaus and Seoul are connected by the Biennale and architectures that belong to the land. How can we guarantee this balance between forest up and infrastructure to 25 million inhabitants in Brazilian Amazonia? NAMA presents resilient Amazon architecture with works and projects in Manaus that experience a new path to architecture in 21st century Amazon. An architecture of belonging and affinities to the Amazon, allied with its people and its geography. Building with the forest a new logic of development and prosperity. A resilient architecture that values the implementation of the building on the site, the correct use of technologies considering the climate balance and the reduction of carbon footprint. In NAMA Utopia, architecture and the equatorial forest are bounded. They belong to the place. NAMA believes that connection is a key word to make a resilient city. We have felt the effects of the pandemic because of the low quality of infrastructure and unhealthy architecture. We need to recap the importance of the project as a form of resilience and contribution to the society. Our main tool is the connection between natural and industrial elements. As we do at 2021 Seoul Biennale of Architecture and Urbanism. Connect Manaus to Seoul. Thank you very much.